Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Array of Champions. These are the core rules and the player's handbook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this high fantasy RPG, where you play as superheroic player characters, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about character statistics. We begin with offensive statistics. Under this category we have weapon attack, a measure of one's skill with their weapons. One of the three offensive statistics. Many actions use weapon attack to determine if they hit. The most common use is during the strike conflict action attack rolls. Then we have the supernatural attack, which is a measure of one's ability to leverage the supernatural. Inexplicable hero paths are characterized by their variety of supernatural attack conflict actions. Then we have unexpected attack, a measure of one's ability to fight dirty. For example, backstabbing or tripping the opponent. The cunning hero path action sneak attack is the most common use of unexpected attack. Then we have the defensive statistics category with physical defense. It governs a character's ability to deflect direct blows. Protecting yourself from the strike action is the most common use of this physical defense. Then we have Aoe Defense. It governs a character's ability to avoid attacks that govern a large area such as a fireball, as well as one's ability to avoid the unexpected, like a trip attempt. Then we have Constitution Defense. It governs a character's ability to resist toxins, poisons, and the most foul attacks an enemy can throw at you. Then we have Mental Defense, which governs a character's ability to enforce their will to stop the effects of the supernatural from manipulating them. Then we have the non-combat statistics category with Trickery. It governs stealth, lockpicking, and disarming traps. We also have Knowledge, which governs the information a character can access about the foes they face. Knowledge also governs the character's ability to identify and dispel magic. Then we have Nature, which is about treating diseases, poisons, wounds, foraging, and tracking. Then we have Perception. Spot subtle details about the environment and people. Then we have Size. It determines the number of 5 feet by 5 feet squares a creature occupies. Medium and small creatures occupy 1 square. Tiny creatures are within 1 square but do not occupy it. Tiny creatures can move into squares with other creatures. Likewise, other creatures can move into the squares that they are in. Large creatures occupy 2 by 2 5 feet squares. Huge creatures occupy 3 by 3 5 feet squares. Immense creatures occupy 4 by 4 5 feet squares. And titanic creatures occupy 5 by 5 5 feet squares. Your size determines which size abilities you have. Then we have Reach. Melee strike actions among other conflict actions can only be performed within reach range. Tiny characters do not have any reach and must be within the same square as the creature they wish to hit. Small and medium characters have 5 feet of reach. Reach increases as character size increases. Let's talk about threat. 5 feet squares within reach are considered threatened. Any who move through a threatened area may be subject to threat attacks. When it comes to critical hits, conflict actions in which a natural one is rolled inflict maximum damage. Concerning basic statistics, we have Fate Points, a metaphysical representation of the life of your character. Damage suffered from foes can cause characters to enter different states. Injured implies the beginning of actual damage appearing on the character. A drop of blood running down the cheek. Bruising and other light forms of damage characterize the appearance of a character in the injured state. Bloodied characters have large visible wounds. Sheer determination, a hearty constitution, or any number of factors make these wounds insufficient in hindering the character. We also have Broken. Characters have suffered severe damage, fractures, and broken bones. Their wounds are too severe to ignore. A character in the broken condition has all their statistics reduced by 15. To reach 0 fate points is to open your character up to death or unconsciousness. They are submitting to the damage they have suffered. Then we have movement. How far a character can move in a single combat round, that is. Potential movement values that players have access to are their ground movement speed, representing the use of their body to traverse terrain. Flight speed is their ability to traverse the sky via either biological or magical means. Burrow speed, which is their ability to dig through the ground itself and create new paths. Movement speeds stack with each other. For example, if you have 60 feet of fly speed from one ability and a 40 feet fly speed from another, then your total flight movement speed is 100 feet. There are 4 basic classes in Array of Champions. Each branches off into 30 different paths. Every odd level from 1st to 19th provides you with abilities based on your chosen class and path. Your class determines your starting statistics. Your path will determine how your statistics grow at each level, including the first. Your character starts at 1st level and gains power as the game progresses. Game masters choose the method of level up. For example, narrative milestones or wealth by level in order to pace the campaign in a way that they desire. A deeper discussion on the options present for leveling up can be found in the Game Master and Magic Items Guide. If you have a preference, do speak to your Game Master about it, but be forgiving if your Game Master decides against this preference. When you level up, each character level, you gain statistics based on your basic class. Each even level, your statistics are further boosted from your race. Each odd level, your statistics are further boosted from your path. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to talk about the character creation process. So the statistics are very well laid out, very clear. You have stats concerning actions, both inside and outside of combat situations. And as you grow in power, your statistics will allow you to accomplish things beyond the most epic of legends. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.